I'm CJ Papa. President Trump serves up another warning as the ceasefire in the Middle East remains in effect.
For Iran, the clock is ticking, and they better get moving fast, or there won't be anything left of them. Time is of the essence. Axios reports U.S. officials say Trump wants a deal to end the war, but Iran's rejection of many of his demands and refusal to make meaningful concessions on its nuclear program has put the military option back on the table.
Fox's Doug Luzader. The Israeli military starts intercepting boats today that are part of the latest wave of flotilla activists trying to break the blockade of Gaza. More than 50 boats are reported to be part of the protests. A drone strike targeting the only nuclear power plant in the United Emirates. But Sunday's attack did not cause major damage. No group has taken responsibility. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving, and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
All right, good morning. It is 7:04. It is a Monday morning, May the 18th. It's also the final week of school in Bradley County and Cleveland City schools this week. So promises to be a busy week heading toward Memorial Day weekend. But this Monday morning, hey, we have a program note for you. Cleveland High School, or I should say the Cleveland City Schools Athletic Director, Dr. Jeff Elliott, along with Autumn O'Brien, who helped create the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame. They'll be in here at 7:30 this morning to announce the 2026 class of the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame, and we're looking forward to that. All right, it was a Mix 1041, MixTV.tv exclusive report on Sunday that there was a second incident at the Amero Advanced Materials and Manufacturing plant on Innovation Drive. It happened Saturday night at around 8 o'clock. Cleveland firefighters responded. Crews worked with Cleveland Police, Bradley County Emergency Management, the Bradley County EMS to put out a small fire that officials say were difficult to reach. Cleveland Police reporting that no injuries were reported. Officials say there was no danger to the public. At this time, the incident does not appear to be connected to the explosion last Wednesday at the same facility. Now, that explosion, we now know the identities of the two men who were hurt during that blast. 42-year-old Matthew Eaker of Ocoee and 61-year-old Juan Soto of Cleveland suffered serious burns. Eaker was flown by a Life Force helicopter to a hospital in Georgia. Soto taken by ambulance to Erlanger in Chattanooga. Tennessee OSHA is investigating what caused the explosion. Officials say the investigation could take up to 180 days. Amero opened the facility in 2023 as a titanium alloy powder manufacturing and research center. WTVC reports this morning that Athens police say a man is facing attempted murder charges after a woman was shot Sunday on Fisher Street in Athens. Officers found a 36-year-old woman suffering from a gunshot wound to her upper body when they arrived at the home. She was taken to a regional trauma center for treatment. Police say 51-year-old Stephen Wilkerson Jr. was still inside the home, believed to be armed. Officers say Wilkerson followed commands and surrendered without incident. Our news partners, Local 3, report the Tennessee Division of Forestry has announced burn permits are no longer required in Tennessee through October 14th. The state requires free burn permits each year from October 15th through May 15th. Also in our news this morning, a story we've been following, as has a story really that made national news. The town of Cohutta announced on Saturday, Cohutta, Georgia, that Mayor Ron Shinnick has resigned from office effective immediately. According to Cohutta officials, Shinnick submitted a formal letter of resignation dated May 15th to City Attorney Brian Rayburn. The town said the resignation has been officially acknowledged in accordance with the town charter and state law. Cohutta leaders say that the town council will begin filling the vacancy, including appointing an interim mayor. Officials also announced plans to hold an emergency town council meeting 6 p.m. this Wednesday at Cohutta, Georgia Town Hall to discuss the transition process and next steps. It was Shinnick's resignation following the recent removal and reinstatement of the Cohutta Police Department, and a story that made national news earlier this month. And state lawmakers, Tennessee lawmakers, leading the charge to completely overhaul laws that require health care providers to get state approval in order to open. For decades, getting state approval has required hospitals to demonstrate there's a need for a facility by applying for a certificate of need license to operate in Tennessee. Proponents of doing away with the law argue it'll ultimately drive down the cost of health care. The oversight law has been chipped away for the past 10 years by the General Assembly and will be further hollowed out by a new law that does away with the requirement for hospitals as well. The Chattanooga Times Free Press reporting licenses will still be required, but beginning in 2030, acute care hospitals and by 2028, freestanding emergency rooms and cardiac catheterization facilities will no longer have to will no longer have to prove a need to be approved by the state to open. Certificate of need laws have been on the books in Tennessee since the mid-1960s. And in Tennessee, the application fees range up to $95,000. And state lawmakers point to Bradley County as an example of the requirement hurting access to care for Tennesseans. Of course, just recently, Park Ridge Medical Center sought a certificate of need to build a freestanding emergency room in Cleveland, facing opposition from Bradley Medical Center, which argued it offered comprehensive care. Ultimately, Park Ridge narrowly received that certificate of need in February. But again, now that will not be needed in the future. All right, local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. At our first check of traffic.
Good morning. This is Don Ledford, Cleveland. On-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. The interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Tennessee. They are looking for quality candidates. If you're ready for a career change, join Waste Connections of Tennessee. Go to careers.wasteconnections.com where great opportunities await.
All right, time for a Hardee's Wake Up. Good morning to all of you. Coming up on 11 minutes after 7, starting this brand new week. Again, the last week of school for Bradley County and Cleveland City Schools. Well, let's start it with Hardee's. This morning, you can upgrade your morning with Hardee's Prime Rib Burrito. Features folded eggs topped with Swiss cheese, prime rib, hash browns, cheddar cheese, all wrapped in a warm flour tortilla. Visit Hardee's today and try the goodness for yourself. Good morning, 11 after 7.
When did breakfast get so bougie? Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Do you have bricks cracking, doors and windows sticking, or cracks in your drywall? USS is here to help. Changing weather conditions cause the soil around your home to shift and your foundation to settle, compromising your home's structural integrity. USS can stabilize and even lift your foundation with our customized piering solutions, all backed by a transferable lifetime warranty. Visit USSTN.com for a free estimate.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on mixtv.tv. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time and your current Cleveland, Tennessee temperature.
All right, we are Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. This portion of Mix Mornings at 7:16, brought to you by Witt's Frozen Custard. And Bridget, I think I need to talk to our illustrious promotional staff. I believe our 104 Days of Summer is coming up maybe even later this week. But matter of fact, I know it is going into Memorial Day weekend, but it's all brought to you by Witt's Frozen Custard.
Yeah, that's right. So at Witt's Frozen Custard here in Cleveland, you can enjoy their patio this spring and summer, or come inside, or the drive-thru. You can follow Witt's Cleveland on their Facebook and Instagram. They have giveaways and fun surprises all the time. Witt's is located on Keith Street in Cleveland near Food City.
Yes, we're heading into Memorial Day weekend. Mermaid Mattress is the headquarters. for sleep savings.
Looking for comfort without the price tag? At Mermaid Mattress, get a queen hybrid pillow top for just $5.99, featuring responsive coils with a plush cushion top for that just right feel. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Family owned, locally made since 1979.
For today, sunny skies and a few clouds, and then a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible this afternoon, a high of 91 and a low of 67 this evening. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, a stray shower or thunderstorm is possible again, a high of 87 and a low of 64. And then on Wednesday, partly cloudy with afternoon showers and thunderstorms and a high of 84. Your current temperature is 66 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
Well, last night, the Academy of Country Music Awards was last night, hosted by the great Shania Twain. And here's the issue. It was on Amazon Prime, so I completely forgot about it. But, they make $1 billion or whatever, but you trade that for people actually knowing your award show exists. But last night, this young lady right here won the Female Vocalist of the Year, Ella Langley. She'll win Entertainer of the Year very soon, I'm sure. Love Shania Twain. It was a big show last night, apparently. I didn't know about it. I found out this morning.
Celebrate the land of the free because of the brave during the Declaration of Deals sales event at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Get up to $10,000 off MSRP on a new Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, or get up to $10,000 off MSRP on a new Ram 1500 with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Plus, we're doubling our military discount for active and retired service members. Shop Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. The better way to buy and service.
Monday morning. I tell you what, yesterday was hot and humid. I think everyone's going to agree with that. It felt a lot more like summer, and it was our first 90-degree day officially in Chattanooga. We hit 91 degrees. A very mild and muggy start to your day out there. Temperatures generally in the 60s and 70s, with the exception of Murphy, all the way down to 59 degrees. But once again, we're going to be in that 90-degree range as we get into the afternoon. Forecasting another 90-degree day here in Chattanooga, upper 80s across the board. So again, it's going to be another hot, humid day, very similar to what you would expect during the summertime. And we're going to continue to see this surge of moisture and humid air moving in. It's really going to start to settle into our area by Wednesday. So it's going to get even more humid as this air mass starts to slide off to the east. So go ahead and prepare for that because we got some hot days ahead, but some rain chances on the way as well. But no rain this morning. Things are nice and quiet. This is up and down the ridge cut. Visibility looks good. We're not tracking any rain, and really across the entire southeast, outside some cloud cover, things are looking pretty quiet out there. But we are going to start to see more of a storming pattern take shape Wednesday onward all the way through Memorial Day weekend. So you're definitely going to want to have that local 3 weather app handy so you can track out the storms each day, because as you know, during the summer, very hit or miss action, mainly during the afternoon and evening, and that's kind of where we're heading by the middle of the week. But for today, again, hot, humid, maybe a few spotty showers here and there. If anything does pop up, it's going to be very brief. You're not going to see a whole lot, but some of you may see a few quick raindrops later today. Tomorrow, a little more cloud cover out there, but about the same as today. Temperature-wise, be in the upper 80s, maybe hitting 90 again, and there will be a slim chance of a spotty shower, but coverage going to be pretty low tomorrow. Wednesday, that's when things start to trend more active. We're going to have this front coming through, and what this front's going to do is just hang out over the southeast for really the next couple of days after Wednesday, and we're going to have a much higher coverage of some afternoon and evening showers and storms beginning Wednesday, and that'll be the trend Thursday, Friday, all the way through the weekend. And of course, the distribution of rain is going to be spread out a little bit, but I think most areas should see a solid 1 to 2 inches over the next 7 days, because again, we're going to see the southerly jet stream kind of wake up, and that's going to allow that moisture to pump in. So it looks like we're actually going to have a pretty wet go of it over the next 6 to 10 days, and that's great news for this drought, because as you know, we've been dealing with it all of spring, and hopefully we can get some improvements coming our way as we start to see more of these showers and storms. But today and tomorrow, really not a whole lot going on, pretty close to 90 degrees, and then
Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. We are joined by our friends from Cleveland City Schools, spotlighting their champion school of the month. And in the studio here, we have Dr. Jessica Bigham. She is the principal at Mayfield Elementary. Dr. Bigham, how are you?
Hey, I'm great, Bridget. Thank you for having me today. I'm excited to talk about Mayfield.
Yes, it is great to have you in. So here we are. It is the last week of the school year. Tell us, what's the year been like there at Mayfield?
It's been an amazing year at Mayfield. You're right. It is the last week of school, and it's getting crazy. We've had all the fun things. The field days and the 5th grade graduation is coming up, and talent shows coming up. So all the, student celebrations and recognitions are being done. But we've had a great year. Our families are amazing. Our community has stepped up big time to support Mayfield this year. And so I have nothing but great news to report.
It takes a lot to make an elementary school go. Your students, your families, your staff. I know you guys have a great team there.
We do have a great team, and our community has a great team, and I really sincerely mean that. Elementary school is the foundation of a student's learning about their self-confidence and belief in themselves. And so, we just have a community, we have families, we have teachers who support that and build on that for students.
We're talking with Dr. Jessica Bigham. She is the principal at Mayfield Elementary, and Mayfield is the champion school of the month for Cleveland City Schools. And Dr. Bigham, I know you have a special student and staff member that you'd like to spotlight.
I have a bunch, but I can only spotlight my two. So I do have a teacher. Her name is Sammy Kate Kofer. She is a kindergarten teacher at Mayfield, and she's started her career there. She is absolutely wonderful. She's a champion for students and for Mayfield. And then we have a 4th grade young man who is named Dante Carbajal Diaz, and he's a little rock star. He has been our STEM ambassador since he was in kindergarten. So every year he has to come in and show all the grown-ups around our building, and he does it with a smile. He's so cute.
That is wonderful. Again, that's Dr. Jessica Bigham, principal at Mayfield Elementary. Thank you so much for coming in today, and hopefully you can get a little bit of time off this summer, maybe?
Thank you, Bridget. Hey, one thing I'd like to highlight, if I can take 1 second. Mayfield's centennial anniversary is coming up. So Mayfield is going to be 100 in 2028. So I'd like to get with you soon to talk about how the community can support that as well.
That is so exciting. Dr. Jessica Bigham, Mayfield Elementary, the champion school of the month for Cleveland City Schools. Great to see you.
Thank you. Great to see you.
All right, keep it here. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv.
And we'll keep it right here, Bridget. Thank you. 7:24. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Happy birthday to Vivian Turpin. She is celebrating her 102nd birthday today.
What a lady. I think the world of her, and her family have been my friends all my life, the Turpins, but Vivian is 102, yes. And from what I understand, still causing trouble, still doing great. Just a wonderful, wonderful woman.
Yeah. The birthday wish here says to our beloved Mimi. That is from Barry, Liz, and Lee Turpin, and then Bo, Katie, and Vivian Runyon.
There you go.
So happy birthday, Vivian.
Wonderful, wonderful people.
Also, Sheila Shields is 66 today. Brian and Kim Nolan, they are celebrating their 33rd wedding anniversary today. Todd Paul is also having a birthday, along with Beulah Hardwick. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-584-5505.
Got a Logan Thompson Law News Desk update here, and go to LoganThompsonLaw.com. They have an attorney for whatever situation you might be facing. Hey, stand by. We're going to have the exclusive announcement of the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame 2026 class. So that is coming up. Dr. Jeff Elliott and Autumn O'Brien will join us here in just a few moments. So stand by for that. Another situation at the Amero Advanced Materials and Manufacturing plant here in Cleveland on Saturday night. It happened around 8 o'clock. You remember last Wednesday we had they had an explosion there that we reported on. Well, now another situation. No injuries reported Saturday night, but it was a hazmat situation. Tennessee OSHA is investigating what caused that explosion last Wednesday, and now another situation there on Saturday night. Athens police say a man is facing attempted murder charges after a woman was shot Sunday on Fisher Street in Athens. The town of Cohutta announced Saturday that Mayor Ron Shenick, who made national news when he folded the Cohutta Police Department, has now resigned the mayoral position in Cohutta. And now hospitals and healthcare organizations will no longer need a certificate of need to locate in Tennessee. Of course, this will be a situation that goes over some years, but we'll get into more on that at the top of the hour. Full news on our website, mymix1041.com.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the interstate is looking good. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance. They've been making hometown decisions for over 25 years. They look beyond your credit score and offer flexible and affordable loan options. Visit them in person, Mouse Creek Road near Duracell, and online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Cleveland has a new destination for orthopedic care. Bradley Orthopedic. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that the leading reason that kids begin to vape is because they see family and friends doing it? Protect your kids. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Are you a business owner and looking to help your employees out with health care? Direct Primary Care Associates has helped Pastor Ed Lipsey and the staff at South Cleveland Church of God and their families.
One of my deacons, Tim Sams, brought the information to me about direct primary health care and shared with me what they did, and we reached out to them, and I thought it would be a good supplement for all of our staff members. And so my family and then all the staff members at South Cleveland are all on a plan here, and I think everyone has absolutely enjoyed it thoroughly, and it's definitely unique. It's like no other doctor's office that I've ever had in my life. It's nice to be able to make a phone call just to ask a question and not feel like that you're burdening your physician. They do a tremendous job of making themselves available to you, and I think that's a forgotten thing in most practices today. People have become just so busy, so distracted, so professional that availability doesn't seem to be as important as it was 40, 50 years ago. It's been one of the greatest relationships of my ministry.
If you'd like to learn more about Direct Primary Care Associates, visit our website at directpca.com or call 423-650-4831.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Schedule your appointment today.
Investment advisory services offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Tennessee Valley Weather. do.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. Mix Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. Let's go inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. And it's Memorial Day week, and there's huge savings at Mermaid. Georgetown Road off 25th Street at the factory. Stewart Road just down from First Baptist.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, save up to $900 on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. Tempur-Pedic's one-of-a-kind Tempur material adapts to your body for personalized support and pressure relief like no other mattress. Don't miss it. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Family-owned, locally made since 1979.
All right, for today, sunny skies this morning and then a few afternoon clouds. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 90 and a low of 66 this evening. For tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible tomorrow as well, with a high of 89 and a low of 65. And then on Wednesday, mostly cloudy early in the day. Scattered showers and thunderstorms later in the afternoon with a high of 84. Your current temperature is 67 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Aubrey's of Cleveland. Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious food in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
It's the Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk, and it's sponsored in part by the Town Squire. The Town Squire has new spring arrivals arriving daily. It's one group of shorts, $25. Sport coats, $100 to $150. Odds and ends rack starting at just $25. Great deals on pants, shirts, outerwear, and sweaters. They also have new spring merchandise arriving daily. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, the shop that appreciates the custom. Braves blaming Bridget for the loss on Saturday night. You know, they took 2 of 3 from the Red Sox, but they lost Saturday when you were there. They've invited you never to come back. All right, Braves won Sunday, beat the Red Sox 8-1 tonight. Braves in Miami will play the Marlins at 7:25 here on Mix 1041 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. NBA Eastern Conference semifinals Game 7 last night. The Cleveland Cavaliers over the Pistons 125-94. Cavs win the series. They'll face the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals beginning Tuesday night. Tonight, what a matchup. The NBA Western Conference Finals, Spurs at the Thunder. Game 1, 8:30 on NBC. Watch out for the San Antonio Spurs. But SGA, Gilgeous Alexander of the Thunder won his second NBA MVP award in a row. Alexander played in Hamilton Heights in Chattanooga, and then, of course, at Kentucky. Got to see Lady Vols softball. They beat Virginia 5-1 on Sunday. Advanced to their 4th straight Super Regional, one of the last 8 teams in the national tournament. Aaron Rye won the PGA Championship. His first major title there in suburban Philadelphia on Sunday. He's the first Englishman to win in 107 years, first since Bob Pritchard. He won the first Englishman there. Hold on, there we go. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, gotta get a comment from you on this, Bob. Your boys' soccer team is going to the state tournament. They won the sub-state over Rockvale 2-0 Saturday night. They'll play in a quarterfinal against Bearden tomorrow.
Yes, I'm so excited. I almost had a heart attack watching them play Saturday night, but I am pumped.
Well, I'm glad you survived. That's
yes, I am too.
Walker Valley, though, they ended their season, lost to Murfreesboro Siegel 9-0 in a sub-state. Walker Valley girls flag football, they lost in the state semifinals on Friday to Ravenwood. Ravenwood went on to win the state championship for the 2nd straight year on Friday evening. Hey, how about this, guys? Former Cleveland High School world champion wrestler Piper Fowler going to Iowa State. Dr. Jeff Elliott, how about that?
That's incredible, representing the Blue Raider Nation quite well there.
What about it, Autumn O'Brien?
Yep, super exciting. We love girl power, and Piper is all things girl power.
All things girl power.
For sure.
She's unbelievable.
Yes.
I was walking into Perkins one time, and she put me in a headlock. So
yes,
I said, well, you know, it's fine.
As she should.
That was from you. A couple quick things.
I paid her to do that, by the way.
You did? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, well, good. NIL? Is that
yeah, that's right.
Lee Flames baseball, though, their season came to an end last night. They lost in a region final to West Florida down in Pensacola last night. Congratulations, Mark Brew and the Lee baseball team on a great season. Denny Hamlin won the NASCAR All-Star race on Southeast Tennessee's home for NASCAR, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Well, right now we have our first announcement of the 2026 class of the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame. Cleveland City Schools Director Dr. Jeff Elliott is here, along with Autumn O'Brien, who helped create this, and Bob Pritchard, Cleveland High School Principal. But Dr. Elliott, I'll begin with you. First of all, it's the final week of the school year.
Final week of the school year. A lot of great activities happening around the school system this week. Obviously, we have awards programs, field days, special events for families to come in one last time for the school year. So we're excited to wrap up a fantastic school year. We've really had a great year this year.
Autumn, let's talk about it. To the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame, what year did
This is our 13th annual. It seems really unbelievable. I was looking at our spreadsheet the other day with all of our listings, and I think 127 individuals have been inducted in the Hall of Fame, which is just really exciting. And we love gathering together every year. And every year I leave and I go, okay, are we going to have more quality candidates next year? And then they just get better and better and better. So super excited to be able to announce this morning.
Bob Pritchard, you are the principal of Cleveland High School. It's got to be special.
It is special. It's really cool to get to see these people come back and give back, and us get to celebrate them and give back to them. So it's cool to watch our kids see what all they can accomplish after leaving Cleveland High School.
All right, I'm going to turn things over to you guys. Over to you.
All right. Well, we are excited to announce 5 candidates this year for the 13th Annual Hall of Fame. Just as a reminder, this is an alumni Hall of Fame, and we focus on 4 major criteria for the Hall of Fame: outstanding achievement, community impact, life for service, and then the heart of a Raider. And so we're really excited to introduce those candidates. We feel like all 5 of these candidates have really all 4 of those criteria throughout the work that they've done.
That's right. And we've got 5 here, one from each category, actually. And so the first category is Mike Frazier, class of 1970. Old Mike Frazier, and he is in the category of education and academic leadership. 47 years he spent in public education. He was a principal, athletic director, teacher, coach. He's in the Athens Basketball Hall of Fame. Just a great guy. The second person is the wife of one of my friends, J.C. Bowman. I don't know if you remember J.C.
I know J.C. I talked to J.C. a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Bethany O'Bannon Bowman, and she is in Nashville. She is nominated in the category of media and communications. I don't know if you know this, Steve, but I was going to be a country music singer-songwriter.
Totally believe it.
I got kicked. Yeah, if only I had a friend that had a radio station. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Could have hooked me up.
Did, but he just stopped playing your music.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
You just missed that part.
So, but anyway, so proud of Bethany Bowman, class of 1981, nominated in media and communications, and she is a member of the ACM, Academy of Country Music, and CMA, Country Music Association. And she has done a lot of research in promoting artists.
And her parents were wonderful people, Dr. O'Bannon at Lee College and Lee University, and then the ACMs were last night in Las Vegas. All right, guys.
Awesome. All right, our third candidate in the category of entrepreneurship and business leadership is Robert Thompson. Yep. So we're super excited. Objection. Yes. We're super excited to welcome Robert to our Hall of Fame class. Obviously, he co-founded Logan Thompson, has been a county attorney for many, many years here in town, and serves on several boards within our community, very active in our community, and we're super excited to celebrate him.
That's wonderful. All right. Our fourth one comes from the class of 1970, and this is in the category of healthcare and medical achievement. Dr. Stuart Tasman. He has been the past president of both the Georgia Optometric Association and the Greater Atlanta Optometric Association. He's been a member of the Board of Trustees at the Southern College of Optometry and served in Georgia in leadership as far as the medical field over all these decades. So we're glad to be able to recognize and honor Dr. Tasman coming up this fall. Also, our final announcement goes to one in the area of public service and government from the class of 1988, and that's Richard Blair. And Richard Blair has served our nation for many years now. He graduated in 1988, served as a Raider wrestler, was on that Raider wrestling and football teams when he was in school, but he's gone on to serve in Operation Desert Shield, Desert Storm, fighting over in Iraq. He retired in September of 2023 after 34 years of service. He's received many medals and honors in the military, and we're excited to be able to recognize Richard Blair as part of our Hall of Fame group.
Sounds like a great class, Autumn. What about it?
Yeah, we were super excited. And again, we always have between 50 and 60 nominations, and so we really are thrilled at the selection that we've had for this year. And just it's always there's always a lot to choose from, but we feel like this group really represents those 4 categories, and we're really excited to be able to celebrate them and showcase them over the next couple of months.
And when let's talk about when all this is happening.
September 18th, we have our homecoming football game, and we are moving it this year. We've made a few changes for our Hall of Fame event, and one of them is we decided to put it around homecoming because the whole purpose is we're bringing our alumni home, and so we want to make sure that we can celebrate them. So the homecoming game on September 18th, we'll have our ceremony that morning at 9 o'clock and then present them at the football game later that night.
It's going to be a fun day.
It'll be great. And I just want to say thank you to the Hall of Fame committee, made up of some of our employees, but also some past alumni. We introduced that and formed that this year. Also, putting these categories into place really has helped us define and make sure our students, because they gather for this Hall of Fame event too, and we want to showcase the different professions and areas that they can enter and maybe one day be a part of our Hall of Fame in the future.
Speaking of which, Bob, how can people nominate and get in this process? People are thinking right now, well,
yeah,
so-and-so,
they can go to clevelandschools.org. They can go to the Cleveland City Schools website, and they can nominate from there.
I'll give you the final word here.
Well, and nominations are open all year. We close them May 1st for the following fall cohort, but they stay open all year. So if you're thinking about it, want to nominate someone, we'd love to nominate it. But we're just super excited. There's a lot of great things that happen on Raider Drive that are still happening on Raider Drive. This Hall of Fame ceremony is a way to really connect kind of our history and our legacy to what's happening currently in the building, and we're super excited to celebrate that this fall.
There they are, the new class of the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame. Guys, thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Jason Mraz.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You get an email and it looks urgent. Your account's been locked. There's a problem with your delivery. And it looks real, but be careful because it could be a phishing scam. Phishing emails are designed to trick you into clicking bad links or sharing personal information. Here's how to spot one. Check the sender's email address closely. Scammers often use lookalikes. Watch for poor grammar, strange formatting, and suspicious links. If you hover over a link and it doesn't match the company's real website, don't click. And remember, real companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers over email. When in doubt, contact the company directly using the information on their official site. Stay safe, stay secure. This is your Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities.
This Tech Minute brought to you by Cleveland Utilities. For more information, call 423-472-4521 or visit them online at clevelandutilities.com and check out their new fiber internet options with speeds up to 2.5 gigs. Cleveland Utilities, empowering your tomorrow with blazing fast internet.
Dad, I've been reviewing these Memorial Day deals, and it looks like they're written by a toddler. They're way too low.
They were written by a toddler. These grandchads have to take a little more responsibility for the sales we're having these days.
That's right, Papa.
Well, these deals are going to be hard to pass up. During our Memorial Day sales event, get a 10-inch memory foam or traditional pillow top mattress for only $4.99 and get a free adjustable base upgrade on select Mermaid sets. Family owned, locally made since 1979.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus?
On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law and keep our kids safe.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any 2 for just $5 at Hardee's.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard.
And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
You're watching Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time and your current Cleveland, Tennessee temperature.
All right, let's go straight to traffic right here. Back over to you,
Cleveland On-Time Traffic Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, crews are working an accident I-75 southbound. It's going to be between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. We've received a couple of text messages on this. Traffic pretty much at a standstill at this point. Just happened a few minutes ago. In fact, emergency responders are just now getting on the scene there as we take a look at those cameras. So again, that's I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. Crews working a pretty major accident there, so be aware of that. If you are in traffic there on the interstate, you may want to consider an alternate route. At this point, we'll keep an eye on it for you and let you know. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
Yeah, we're looking at a picture of that on our Langley Roofing report, or the picture here, and they are, they're backed up and stopped right there as we're watching that on MixTV.tv. Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor. Bobby, good morning.
Steve, good morning. Happy Monday.
And to you, and so let's go back to the Walker Valley flag football, the girls flag football team. On Friday, you got a big win in that quarterfinal, didn't you?
Yeah, there was. So we started the day off Thursday with a loss to Mount Juliet, and then it was a tough game. They had tight calls. Girls did great, but lost. So we went 1-2 and 1-2 in pool play, which seeded us number 3. And then coming back on Friday, I forgot the school we played, I think Middle Tennessee school, and won the first game on Friday, which sent us into the semifinals. And Ravenwood, who ended up winning the state championship, beat us in the semifinals. And it come to find out Mount Juliet and Ravenwood played for the championship. So we were in a tough pool to begin with. But that's good. The girls needed that experience.
Hey, congratulations, though. Anna Ludwig playing on her birthday last Friday, and then
that's right.
And then I know a bunch of seniors. All right, Fruit Loops, it's time to turn it over to you.
Yes, for a look at the numbers and what they mean for your portfolio, here is Bobby Ludwig, your Edward Jones financial advisor.
Thanks, Ruth. Happy Monday. Well, the Dow had a big sell-off on Friday. The Dow down 537 to close at 49,526. The S&P down 92 points to close at 7,408. And the NASDAQ down 410 points to close at 26,225. Back to you guys in the studio.
When the markets get noisy, Bobby keeps it clear. Bobby, if they want to schedule a meeting with you, how do they reach out?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs at 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. Or stop by and see us at 2299 Parker Street in the Pie Center. Look for our big sign. I got to come with a good tag. I got the address right this time. I've had 2060 North Ocoee for way too long.
A
2299
long
Parker Street.
All right, Bobby, thanks. Thanks again. It's right now 8 minutes before 8 time now for the I got some music here. It's time for the fuel finder. We got to jazz you people up. What happened there, Bridget? Broadcast just fell off a cliff. Everybody's just trying to wake up.
I guess so.
All right, Fruit, back over to you. Time for Fruit's Fuel Finder.
Fruit's Fuel Finder. I like that. That has a ring to it.
I know. I said it,
I
didn't
kind
I?
of like it.
Of course you like it.
It's time for the Mix 104 Fuel Finder, updated every weekday morning to help you save your hard-earned cash. Right now, we're seeing $3.68 a gallon at the Valero on 25th Street. Don't go driving around hunting for deals. Download the Mix 1041 app and use the Fuel Finder.
I think that's Texaco Tom's old station there, Valero on Paul Huff. They're next to the Burger King BK. And that's really one of the only places you can find my favorite potato chips, which is the Ruffles sour cream and cheese thing. I don't know, the orange chips. I don't know, a bunch of food coloring. No wonder I'm turning orange. Anyway, gotta get out of that tanning bed. My God. All right, it's 7 before the hour. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. I'm going to leave this on there because we're all levitating with the baby. The baby.
Happy birthday to Vivian Turpin. She is 102 today.
I love her. I love her.
The birthday wish says to our beloved Mimi. That is from Barry, Liz, and Lee Turpin, and Bo, Katie, and Vivian Runyon. So happy birthday.
If her son Roger, who owns Perkins, was feeling good about his mom's birthday, he'd be giving away some Perkins today.
Oh,
go on there and ask for the Vivian Turpin sale. Get you some chocolate Perkins.
Also, Sheila Shields is 66 today. Brian and Kim Nolan, they are celebrating their 33rd wedding anniversary today. Todd Paul is celebrating along with Beulah Hardwick. Simon Bean is also having a birthday today. Reed Hobbs is celebrating the big 2-0 today, and that is from Mom, Dad, and Bethany. Good morning, Reed. Happy birthday. And then Hayden and Caitlin Ware, they celebrated their first wedding anniversary yesterday. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-584-5505.
All right, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv, our 104 Days of Summer. More prizes than ever before, including a bunch of concert tickets for this summer, all presented by Witt's Frozen Custard, our buddy Bob Bevan. And we're going to kick that off, Bridget, later this week. Memorial Day weekend. We'll go into that mode over the summer. 5 minutes before...
A most elevated experience has arrived at...
My name is Mark Roadtruck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
On 8 o'clock, crews worked with, Cleveland firefighters, worked with Cleveland police, Bradley County EMA, Bradley County EMS. They put out a small fire there that was difficult to reach. Officials say no injuries at the Saturday night situation there. Again, at the Amero Advanced Materials and Manufacturing. You may recall the incident that took place, explosion that happened last Wednesday, and we'll have more on that at the top of the hour. Also, the mayor of Cohutta has resigned. You probably recall this story, Cohutta, Georgia, where Mayor Ron Shenik folded the Cohutta Police Department. Then they were reinstated by the town council down there, and now Shenik has resigned. It's a story that made national news. Athens police say a man is facing attempted murder charges. A woman was shot Sunday on Fisher Street in Athens. All right, we're going to go back to traffic. We've got a pretty bad situation happening. Bridget, I-75 southbound down there right now.
And White Oak Mountain, and they do have the interstate shut down at this time. Lots of emergency crews on the scene as we take a look at the Langley Roofing and traffic cameras here. Again, that's I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. The interstate is shut down at this time. Lots of emergency crews there. So, of course, traffic is backing up well past exit 20 at this point. So if you are sitting on the interstate, that is the issue. You may want to consider an alternate route at this point if you can get off there at exit 20. But we'll keep an eye on this for you and keep you up to date. We appreciate the calls and texts on that. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, the best selection of appliances, professional installation, and service. Locally owned and operated, L&B is large enough to meet all your appliance needs, small enough to appreciate your business. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland.
Hey everybody, it's Amy Campbell. I've been practicing law for 23 years and I do divorce and family law all day, every day. And I've lived.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
So what did you name her? Sophia.
Okay, Sophia, this might hurt a little bit, but we'll do it together. All right. Good job,
Sophia, I'm here if you need me.
Make sure you hold the baby's head when you give the baby to the mother.
What did you name him?
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Do you know the laws about stopping for a school bus? On a divided highway with a dirt, grass, or barrier median, only cars behind the bus need to stop. Cars approaching from the opposite direction may proceed with caution. Know the law. and keep our kids safe.
All right, it's a minute after 8. Today's best mix, best variety mix 1041. Memorial Day week. Big savings on a great night's sleep at Mermaid. You know, it's big savings all year long, but this week is extra special at Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom. Cut the middleman out. Buy directly from the factory at Mermaid.
Right now at Mermaid Mattress, our iCool collection is at rollback pricing, the lowest it will ever be. All memory foam designed to keep you cool, comfortable, and supported all night long. Don't miss it. Only at Mermaid Mattress. Family owned, locally made since 1979.
All right, for today, partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 90 and a low of 67 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, more clouds later in the afternoon. Stray shower or thunderstorm is possible tomorrow as well. A high of 89 and a low of 65. And then on Wednesday, partly cloudy early in the day with scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and a high of 85. Your current temperature is 68 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Ken Beard, Dr. Brian Beard, and Dr. Baylor Terrell. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit them online at centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios. This is your home for the best mix, the best variety, and all the important information you need. Download the Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Gianna Gelosi. President Trump says the clock is ticking for Iran, urging them to come to the table before it's too late, with Trump and Israel's Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly weighing resuming military action on the regime.
The president's post comes as reports indicate the Iranians have submitted a revised proposal to Pakistani mediators aimed at addressing some of the gaps in their previous response that President Trump described as a piece of garbage.
Fox's Trey Yings, millions of Americans across the central U.S. will see some severe weather conditions to start the week.
Heavy rain, strong winds, large hail, and tornadoes are all possible. At least one large tornado has already destroyed several buildings in Nebraska. Thousands there are also without power. And severe storms are expected to stretch over 1,000 miles from Texas to Michigan.
And that is Fox's Marianne Rafferty. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, we are going to begin this hour before our regular newscast with traffic. And it's 8:05, the Don Ledford Cleveland Traffic Report. Bridget, you've got new information on the situation on I-75 South.
Yeah, so it's an accident with injuries. I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. Several vehicles involved in this, and it is with injuries. But the good news is they have reopened at least the right shoulder, so traffic is slowly able to move through there. So again, this is I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. Traffic slowly beginning to move through there, looks like on the right shoulder. So lots of emergency crews still on the scene there. And of course, it is causing big delays there on the interstate well past exit 20.
I want to go over to Fruit Loops, who's so we've got that picture. That's what we're seeing, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the camera's at mile marker 20. Of course, it's zoomed in a little bit, so I'd say this is about mile marker 18, somewhere around in there. So
they are stacked up. Bridget's reporting they are beginning, and we see that our Langley Roofing traffic camera on mixtv.tv right now. They're beginning to let a couple of cars go through there. But yeah, if you can find another way, if you're going I-75 south, finding an alternate route right now, it is stopped, as a lot of you are probably in that traffic right now hearing this, and it is definitely stopped right there. All right, let's get to our regular newscast. And Cleveland firefighters responded to the Amero Advanced Materials and Manufacturing Plant again. This is the second time in less than a week. It happened Saturday night at around 8 o'clock. A story that we broke on Sunday here with Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. It happened Saturday night about 8. Hazmat crews were on the scene. There was a small fire at Amero Advanced Materials and Manufacturing, but there were no injuries. This is in the Spring Branch Industrial Park. No injuries Saturday night. Officials say there was no danger to the public. Now, and from what the initial reports say, this incident on Saturday night does not appear to be connected to what happened on Wednesday at Amero. And we now know the identities of the two men hurt during the blast last week. 42-year-old Matthew Eaker of Ocoee and 61-year-old Juan Soto of Cleveland suffered serious burns. Eaker flown by Line Force helicopter to a hospital in Georgia. Soto was taken by ambulance to Erlanger in Chattanooga. Tennessee OSHA investigating what caused the explosion. Officials say the investigation could take up to 180 days. Amero opened this facility in 2023. It's a titanium alloy powder manufacturing and research center. WTVC Television is reporting that Athens police say a man is facing attempted murder charges after a woman was shot on Sunday on Fisher Street in Athens. Officers found a 36-year-old woman suffering from a gunshot wound to the upper body when they arrived at the home. She was taken to a regional trauma center for treatment. Police say 51-year-old Stephen Wilkerson Jr. was still inside the home and was believed to be armed. He surrendered later without incident. Our news partners at Local 3 report that the State Division of Forestry announced that burn permits are no longer required in Tennessee through October 14th. The state requires free burn permits each year from October 15th through May 15th because of increased wildfire danger during the fall, winter, and early spring months. Now, forestry officials say residents should still check local city and county burn regulations before burning outdoors. A story that made national news, the town of Cohutta, Georgia, where the mayor, Ron Shenick, had folded there and shut down their police department, has now resigned from office. Local 3 reports, according to Cohutta, Georgia town officials, Shenick submitted a formal letter of resignation dated May 15th to their city attorney in Cohutta, Brian Rayburn. The town said the resignation has been officially acknowledged in accordance with the town charter and state law. The Cohutta Town Council will now begin filling the vacancy, including appointing an interim mayor. And over the years, and especially earlier this year, everyone's heard of a certificate of need in Tennessee. That is when a healthcare organization wants to put a hospital or an emergency room or something like that in a town or a city in Tennessee. Well, that law is going away, as the oversight law has been chipped away at the past 10 years by the General Assembly. There's a new law that does away with the requirement for hospitals. Licenses will still be required, but beginning in 2030, acute care hospitals, and by 2028, freestanding emergency rooms and cardiac catheterization facilities will no longer have to prove a need to be approved by the state to open. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. You can visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. And Bridget, speaking of the Thompson and Logan Thompson, the announcement made earlier this morning that Robert Thompson is now going into the Cleveland High School Hall of Fame. We had Dr. Jeff Elliott, Autumn O'Brien, Bob Pritchett in here about a half hour ago or so. And Robert Thompson is a 2026 Hall of Famer.
Yeah, good for him. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Robert. That means Ramona will probably attend the ceremony on September 18th. Congratulations to all of the new Hall of Fame inductees. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Time now for our obituary program. Brought to you by the Chattanooga Monument Company, where they specialize in bronze and granite memorials and monuments. And they have a philosophy of meeting people where they are, serving their needs and showing them love. They design, engrave, and etch granite in-house. ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Tammy Lynn Sanders, age 58, of Cleveland, passed away on May the 11th. And a celebration of life will be held tonight at 6 o'clock at the Companion Funeral Home, Cleveland Chapel. There'll be a visitation preceding the service from 4 until 6 p.m. Melissa Faye Gabehart Trantham, age 58, dedicated nurse, passed away on May the 12th. Visitation was held yesterday and arrangements by the Companion Funeral Home. Mary Frances Abbott Caldwell, age 97, formerly of Greenwood, Mississippi, passed away on May 13th, and a longtime member of the First United Methodist Church in Cleveland. Big Braves fan, you understand. The arrangements are pending. George Jewel Mason Jr., age 90, of Cleveland, passed away on April 23rd at Life Care Center of Cleveland. A Navy veteran and a real estate investor. The arrangements, Remembrance of Life service will be tomorrow, Tuesday, May 19th, 1 p.m. at the Gem Rush Funeral and Cremation Services, Wildwood Chapel. And Finley Rivas, age 87, faithful member with our friends at the Echoes of Mercy Baptist Church, passed away on May the 11th. Memorial service will be scheduled at a later date. Arrangements by the Buckner and Fike Funeral Home and Cremation Services and Rob Buckner Jr. handling the arrangements. Our obituary program brought to you by the Chattanooga Monument Company. Visit ChattanoogaMonumentCompany.com. Tell you what, Bridget, let's go back to traffic again. We've hit this, Bridget's hit this several times in the last few minutes. But it is a bad situation if you're traveling I-75 south.
Yeah, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland.
Where Memorial Day savings are happening at Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Debbie called me over the weekend. I said, who's this? No. And how'd you get my number? Debbie said, Bridget, big savings on Chevrolet, GMC. They've got the most pre-owned vehicles, she said, that they've had in 20 years. At Don Ledford Cleveland on North Lee Highway. Visit donledford.com. Join Andy Morris this Saturday at Don Ledford.
All right, as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, crews are working to clear out that accident we've been telling you about this morning. I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. It is a crash with injuries involving 6 vehicles. So lots of emergency crews still on the scene there. Traffic is able to move through on the right shoulder just very slowly. So that has caused traffic to back up well past exit 20. So if you're sitting on the interstate right now, that is what is going on. It's a crash with injuries, I-75 southbound. It's going to be between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, so that will take a while for cleanup there. So be aware of that. We'll keep an eye on that for you and keep you up to date. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The Cleveland Family YMCA's outdoor pool opens this Saturday, and you can enjoy a $0 join fee now through May 31st. Find out more at clevelandtnymca.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, announcing any trade goes sale. Bring us any trade.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. Come see us!
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that nicotine vapes are a fast path to addiction? Nicotine addiction is nothing to mess with. Live healthy, live free, escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Do you have settled or uneven concrete? USS is here to help. Changing weather conditions and poor drainage causes the soil under your concrete to shift and erode, and your concrete to settle. USS uses Polylift to raise sunken concrete in sidewalks, pool decks, porches, and more. Polylift is less expensive than full replacement, and you can walk on your concrete within minutes of repair. Visit USSTN.com for a free estimate.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave. The value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
You're watching Mix Mornings on mixtv.tv. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time and your current Cleveland, Tennessee temperature.
The show sponsored by McDonald's.
With McValue, you can get a meal deal featuring a McDouble, 4-piece nuggets, small fries, and a small Coke for just $6, or get a McChicken meal deal for just $5, and that is available now at McDonald's.
All right, Bridget, before the weather, I do want to go back. You've got another update on the situation on I-75 southbound.
Yeah, so it's a crash with injuries involving 6 vehicles, and they have actually shut the interstate down at exit 20. So they are rerouting folks there at exit 20. Looks like they are letting folks through that were already past exit 20. They're letting them through just on the right shoulder, but they are closing down the interstate and rerouting traffic off of exit 20. So this is I-75 southbound. The accident happened between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, and again, they are now rerouting traffic off of exit 20. So if you're sitting on the interstate, that's what's happening. If you're headed toward the interstate, you'll need to take an alternate route this morning. So we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that.
What a mess right now. But as Bridget has been reporting, there are injuries. We do not know anything more than that at this time. But stay with Mix 104.1. We're going to keep you updated with our Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol updates. And, of course, if you'd like to see what's happening, hey, Fruit, will you put that back up, please? Our traffic cameras are brought to you by Langley Roofing. If you see a great roof, it's got to be a Langley. And Fruit, we're getting a picture there with T-Dot. Is that right?
You can see the T-Dot trucks there, and the T-Dot workers are working to block that off, and then I'm sure this is going to take some time to be able to get this cleaned up. So,
Bridget, at this point, we're hearing injuries. Is that we not heard anything more than that?
Yeah, it is with injuries and no details on that. But, 6 cars involved, so it's going to take a while to clean up.
Definitely not good news there. Go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, and it's a huge week, biggest week of the year at Mermaid Mattress. Now, you buy from the factory directly all year round, but this is a special week because even bigger and deeper cuts for you as you want to save money on a great night's sleep. In Cleveland, Mermaid Mattress, Georgetown Road, that's at the factory off 25th Street. And then Mermaid on Stewart Road, just down from First Baptist.
During our Memorial Day sales event, get a 10-inch memory foam or traditional pillow top mattress for only $4.99. And get a free adjustable base upgrade on select Mermaid sets. Family owned, locally made since 1979.
For today, we'll have partly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 90 and a low of 67 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy during the morning, more clouds during the afternoon. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. A high of 89 and a low of 65. And then on Wednesday, partly cloudy early in the day, scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon with a high of 85. Your current temperature is 69 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and LambCon Ready Mix, a family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Visit lambcon.us to find out more.
Car trouble's bringing you down? Trust Two Brothers Tire and Automotive to rev up your ride. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, or engine repair, their expert mechanics have you covered. Visit them on 1st Street near Inman or call 423-790-7447 today. Two Brothers Tire and Automotive, keeping your wheels turning. TwoBros.tires.
Mix 1041.
This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any 2 for just $5 at Hardee's.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Celebrate the land of the free because of the brave during the Declaration of Deals sales event at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Get up to $10,000 off MSRP on a new Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, or get up to $10,000 off MSRP on a new Ram 1500 with a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Plus, we're doubling our military discount for active and retired service members. Shop Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown CDJR Cleveland. The better way to buy and service.
Every 5 to 7 minutes, someone dies of a drug overdose. Did you know that consuming THC before the age of 18 increases the risk of opioid abuse later in life? Protect your life. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
TV at 8:26. Mixed Mornings presented by Bradley Medical Center. And Bridget, I do want to go back to you on the, let's just do a traffic update right here. It's very much happening right now.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland on-time traffic report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet and GMC in Cleveland, North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing and traffic cameras. Looking at this accident we've been telling you about this morning, a crash with injuries on the interstate I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, and the interstate is now shut down they're rerouting at exit 20. So if you're on the interstate headed toward Chattanooga, you're going to be rerouted off of exit 20. They are letting the traffic through that was already there on the interstate behind that accident and past exit 20, but otherwise no other vehicles getting through there for the time being. It was 6 cars involved and with injuries, so it's going to take some time to get this cleaned up. So that's I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain is where the accident is, and then they are rerouting traffic there off of exit 20. We'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
This traffic report is brought to you by Beltwell Bank.
Whether it's purchasing your first home, building your business, or planning for tomorrow, our team is here, right where you live, work, and play. Stop by a branch, give us a call, or visit us online at builtwell.bank.
All right, it is 8:28. Good morning. Let's get an update on our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's up?
Happy birthday to Vivian Turpin. She is celebrating her 102nd birthday today.
Roger Turpin, owner of Perkins Yogurt, said, let's not get crazy on giving away yogurt for Mom's birthday.
Oh, come on.
I mean, come on. A good son would do that, Roger. Hey, at least me.
Yeah.
If I come by tonight, at least give me some free Perkins.
No.
Come on, Roger.
You don't deserve
I
that.
don't deserve it.
The birthday wish says to our beloved Mimi, that is from Barry, Liz, and Lee Turpin, and then Bo, Katie, and Vivian Runyon. Sheila Shields is 66 today. Brian and Kim Nolan, they are celebrating their 33rd wedding anniversary. Todd Paul is also celebrating today, along with Beulah Hardwick. Simon Bean is having a birthday today. Reed Hobbs is 20 today. That is with love from Mom, Dad, and Bethany. And then Hayden and Caitlin Ware, they celebrated their first wedding anniversary yesterday. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, a story we broke this story on Sunday. The Amero Advanced Materials and Manufacturing Plant on Innovation Drive experienced another incident. This on Saturday night at about 8 o'clock. No injuries reported. They had a small fire reported. There was no danger to the public. This follows what happened there last Wednesday, where 2 people suffered severe burns. They've now been identified. 42-year-old Matthew Eaker of Ocoee, 61-year-old Juan Soto of Cleveland suffered serious burns in what's described as an explosion at Amero last Wednesday. They are a titanium alloy powder manufacturing and research center which opened in Cleveland in 2023 in the Spring Branch Industrial Park. So there is full news. You can find that on our website at mymix1041.com. You can subscribe to the Mix Morning Briefing, local and state news, weather, sports, obituaries, and more in your email on weekdays. Do that at mymix1041.com. Coming up My buddy Shane Melton with Four Seasons Golf Club is up next.
This news update is brought to you by Ocoee Pediatrics. At Ocoee Pediatrics, they are committed to seeing sick children within 24 hours of onset in most cases. Located at 55 25th Street in Cleveland. Call 423-614-3733 or visit ocoeepeds.com.
Shane Melton here, as I said, Four Seasons Golf Club, and we have him, and he's our guru. He's our golf expert when there's a major championship. And Shane, the second major of the year, ended yesterday. How about it?
It did. It was probably time for somebody not in the, forefront of the golf fans' minds to win. Aaron Rye came through and hoisted the Wanamaker Trophy, but it was a great tournament. Stayed close till the end when he went 6 under over his last 10 and took control and ran away with it.
Yeah, he is. He's really something. And, I was telling you off the air, I am not an avid fan. I'm a casual fan. I had never heard of him. And what does that tell you when somebody like that breaks through?
I think it shows how tough it is and how good the top players in the world are for them to win as consistently as they do when it's a razor's thin edge between 1 through 10 in the world and 100 through 110 in the world. So on any given week, any of those guys can get hot with a putter, can get hot on the back nine on Sunday and come through and win a major championship. So when guys like Scotty Scheffler, Rory, they do it more consistently than others, it shows how good they truly are.
We're joined by Shane Melton, Four Seasons Golf Club. We'll tell you more about that in a second. Of course, the next major up will be the U.S. Open. Where is the U.S. Open this year?
So the U.S. Open's at Shinnecock Hills, which is going to be an amazing event.
New York,
yeah, and can't wait to watch that. It's one of the better courses in the country.
It's usually it's around Father's Day, somewhere like that.
I believe it. Yeah, I think typically it ends on Father's Day, so it should be about a month from now.
It's a great tournament. Well, Shane has joined us as he does when we have major golf tournaments, and the reason for it is because of the Four Seasons Golf Club. And we were talking off there, people have really embraced Four Seasons, your Four Seasons Golf Club there. Talk about it in case folks have not heard about it.
So Four Seasons, we have 3 TrackMan IO simulator bays. You can come in, it's open for hourly rentals. Memberships are $129 a month, hourly rentals $40 a month. We are getting people probably 24/7 in there at this point, and every time I'm in there, people just honestly, they're grateful for bringing it to Cleveland, and it's been a fantastic thing just to be here and have a place to gather.
And I'm thinking, the weather's about to get really hot, and we experienced some of that yesterday, so people can go inside and play their favorite courses.
They can. It offers over 500 courses, or you can just go to a virtual range, hone in your yardages, whatever you would like to do. But it's great for players of all levels. I mean, we've got kids in there that are just picking up the game. We've got league golf team in there that's honing in wedge yardages and everything, that goes along with that, all the way up to, seniors that don't like walking or getting out, and it gives them a place to play where they can still get out and play 18 holes at Pebble Beach if they want to. So it's great for everybody.
All right, so how can people find out all the details?
So fourseasonsclub.com is our website, and it's FORE. Four. Yep, fourseasonsclub.com. You go on, reserve your time. My phone number is listed on there as well, so if there's any questions, anything like that, give me a call. I'm happy to help.
All right, well, Shane, hey, thanks for joining us during this PGA Championship. Look forward to the U.S. Open right around the corner.
Yes, sir. Good to be here again,
my
Steve.
buddy, my former neighbor, but you couldn't get away from me soon enough. Shane Melton. Anyway, Shane, have a great day, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate
yes, sir.
it. All right, we're going to let's do our full sports report right here. It's the Common Spirit Memorial Chattanooga Sports Desk. And this sports report sponsored in part by Bullwater Credit Union. Bullwater Credit Union, where better begins here. Your hometown credit union. Learn more today at bullwaterecu.com. All right. Getting into our full sports report. Bridget, Braves win again. Now, you were down there on Saturday night. Brought them their only loss to the Red Sox of the weekend.
Sorry about that.
Congratulations. But
we still had fun.
Yeah, it's a great time, like I said earlier off the air, especially when they're winning. Braves beat the Red Sox 8-1 yesterday. They'll be in Miami for a set beginning tonight, 7:25. We are your Braves stations, Mix 104.1. Now, we begin at the first pitch of the Braves Network, but if you want to hear full pregame and postgame, go to ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Our pre and post sponsored in part by Cleveland Plywood and by Wholesale Supply Group. NBA Eastern Conference semifinals, Game 7 last night goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They won in Detroit 125-94. Cavs won the series, will face the New York Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals beginning tomorrow night. Tonight, it's the NBA Western Conference Finals, Game 1. Spurs at the defending champion Oklahoma City Thunder. 8:30 tonight on NBC. Speaking of the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Thunder won his second NBA MVP award in a row. And he, of course, SGA, as they call him, played at Hamilton Heights in Chattanooga and then went on to Kentucky. Tennessee Lady Vols softball beat Virginia Sunday 5-1. They advanced to their fourth straight Super Regional and are one of the last 8 teams left in the national tournament. Go to high school action where we had soccer sub-state games on Saturday night. Cleveland boys soccer, under the direction of Coach Miles Christian, defeated Rockvale 2-0. They advance to the state tournament tomorrow. They will play in a quarterfinal against Knoxville Bearden for Cleveland High School boys soccer. But the Walker Valley boys soccer season ended in a sub-state Saturday night at Murfreesboro Siegel 9-0. Walker Valley girls flag football team lost in the state semifinals to Ravenwood. Ravenwood went on to win the state championship on Friday for the second straight year. Also, ESPN Cleveland 101.3 reports that former Cleveland High School world champion wrestler Piper Fowler she announced she's going to Iowa State. What a tremendous tradition at Iowa State in wrestling. And Piper Fowler is going to continue that at Iowa State. The Lee Flames baseball season came to an end Sunday. They lost in the region finals to West Florida 2-0. And Denny Hamlin won the NASCAR All-Star race. Don't forget, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, our sister station, is your home for NASCAR in Southeast Tennessee. All right, it's 21 before the hour. Going to get you back to music in just a moment. But first, this from Bowater Credit.
Drive into savings this spring at Bowater Credit Union.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, Cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com. ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute. April is Limb Loss and Limb Difference Awareness Month. One of the most preventable causes of amputation is critical limb ischemia. CLI occurs when blood flow to the legs or feet becomes dangerously low. Symptoms include rest pain, skin discoloration, or wounds that won't heal. Without proper treatment, amputation risk rises. Early vascular care can restore circulation and save limbs. The Vascular Institute of Chattanooga is the region's only dedicated critical limb center. They accept self-referrals, offer appointments within a week, and have 6 locations. Learn more at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call 423-602-2750.
You're watching Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time and your current Cleveland, Tennessee temperature.
Traffic Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. Don Ledford Cleveland has their biggest savings of the year on Chevrolet and GMC, plus their best selection of pre-owned vehicles in decades. Don Ledford Automotive Center, North Lee Highway, and DonLedford.com, where they say yes. As we have been telling you about this morning, crews are working a crash with injuries on the interstate. As we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras, the accident happened I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain, and they have since shut down the interstate. They are rerouting traffic off of exit 20. So if you're on the interstate, you're going to be rerouted there at exit 20. If you're headed toward Chattanooga, not on the interstate yet, consider an alternate route. However, Highway 11 there through McDonald and Ottawa, of course, you expect delays that way as well. So it's just pretty much a mess this morning there on the interstate if you're trying to get to Chattanooga. Again, the accident happened, was a crash with injuries, I-75 southbound between exit 20 and White Oak Mountain. It involved 6 vehicles, so it is going to take some time to clean up. They are letting the traffic through that was already past exit 20 when the accident happened, so that is still happening, but otherwise they have shut down the interstate there at exit 20. We'll be sure to keep you up to date on that. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Let's get a final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list for the morning. Happy birthday to Vivian Turpin. She is 102 today. The birthday wish says to our beloved Mimi. That is from Barry, Liz, and Lee Turpin, and Bo, Katie, and Vivian Runyon. Sheila Shields is 66 today. Brian and Kim Nolan, they are celebrating their 33rd wedding anniversary today. Todd Paul is also celebrating today, along with Beulah Hardwick. Simon Bean is having a birthday today. Reed Hobbs is 20 today. That is with love from Mom, Dad, and Bethany. And then Hayden and Caitlin Ware, they celebrated their first wedding anniversary yesterday. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 423-614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank Celebration List. Visit Simmons Bank in Cleveland at the corner of Keith Street and Stewart Road. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-584-5505. You can see full news on our website, mymix1041.com.
Local news is brought to you by Lee's Keys. Got locked out? Call Lee's Keys. Your hometown locksmith, 423-593-7592.
Hey, it's East Tennessee. We take pride in our homes, right? So if you're noticing cracks in your walls or doors that just won't shut right,
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Are your basement walls bowing or cracked? USS is here to help. Cracks along your basement wall are telltale signs moisture is collecting in the soil against your foundation, causing the weakest point of your wall to bow. USS has the support you need with our innovative Invisibeam. It's the strongest carbon fiber strap on the market and the only one ICC certified with a lifetime warranty. Visit USSTN.com for a free estimate.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
All right, that's it. I'm out of here.
Dad, where do you think you're going?
It's vacation time. I'm headed to the beach.
You can't leave for the beach. We have a huge sale for Memorial Day, up to $900 off Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. You're not going anywhere.
Guess you're right. These Tempur-Pedics aren't going to sell themselves.
I'm glad you agreed. Me and the boys are headed to the park. Come on, boys. Don't forget to lock up.
I guess you'll have to come see me, because that's only at Mermaid Mattress, where we're family owned and locally made since 1979.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Shower or thunderstorm is possible, a high of 89 and a low of 65. And then on Wednesday, partly cloudy early in the day and then scattered thunderstorms developing during the afternoon with a high of 85. Your current temperature is 71 degrees. Taking a look at the Langley Roofing radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is sponsored by George Gray Allstate Insurance. Give him a call at 423-479-5431. You're in good hands with Allstate and George Gray.
The best mix, the best variety. Variety.
Huge amount of variety.
It's all about the variety. Mix 1041.
Did you know that a large number of student athletes vape, thinking it will give them a boost in performance? But you can't play if you can't breathe. Escape the Vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Do you have bricks cracking, doors and windows sticking, or cracks in your drywall? USS is here to help. Changing weather conditions cause the soil around your home to shift and your foundation to settle, compromising your home's structural integrity. USS can stabilize and even lift your foundation with our customized piering solutions, all backed by a transferable lifetime warranty. Visit USSTN.com for a free estimate.
We'll guarantee our best. Call USS.
Finding your why starts by making an impact together, touching lives for the better. It can be the gift of time or treasure, supporting a community through talent without measure. Here, compassion fuels commitment, finding fulfillment through enrichment, serving and improving. What a way to live, and what a gift it is to give. Find your why. Get involved today for a better us.
Do you know when to stop for a stopped school bus? If the bus is stopped with its red lights flashing on a 2-lane road, cars traveling in either direction must stop. Stop for the bus and keep our kids safe.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Download the all-new Mix 104.1 app online at mymix1041.com.
You're watching Mix Mornings on mixtv.tv. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time and your current Cleveland, Tennessee temperature.
It is 8:55. It's Monday morning, May 18th. We have some special guests here in the studio from the Vietnam Veterans of America. We are joined by Bruce Barnes, James Dean, also Jake Duos is here with State Farm as well. Good morning, gentlemen. It's great to have you here in the studio.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
All right, so Bruce, we'll start off with you here. Tell us what's happening with this golf tournament.
All right, it's our 33rd annual golf tournament, and I get these tournaments together with a lot of help from our president, James Dean, and other members helping us get sponsors. And Jake Duos is one of our sponsors. We're glad to have him with us today as well. But yeah, this money goes towards helping veterans in distress in our local area. And we also have a nurses training scholarship at Cleveland State. So that's interesting to let people know. So
Absolutely. Well, James, you're the president of this organization. Tell us more about it. I know it's coming up this Saturday.
Well, this Saturday we're having our 33rd annual golf tournament, and it will be it's in Mouse Creek in Athens, Tennessee, golf course, and it's a fun golf course to play, and anyone can play. We're not just veterans; anyone can play. The money goes to the veterans. It helps all the veterans here in this area. In other words, me and Bruce don't get a penny out of it.
Right. All right, that is wonderful. And it's so important to support and help our veterans here locally, isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Yes. And Mouse Creek Golf Course is easy to find. It's on Highway 11. If you're going out of Athens on Highway 11, you'll see the VFW on the left with the big jet airplane. It's 1 mile past that on the left.
All right, Jake Duos also joins us now from State Farm, and a sponsor of this event. Why did you choose to be part of this?
Yeah, so I'm not just a sponsor. I've been fortunate to be recognized and blessed as an honorary member of the Vietnam Veterans Chapter 596. It was actually a big honor that I've taken, and I appreciate it. And the reason that we're involved is not just because of sponsorship, but my family and I like to contribute to the vets. Number one, we have, our heart is to veterans and what they do for us. And number two, these gentlemen and ladies that participate, they earn no money. This is all volunteer work, and we're trying to move the lives forward of veterans. And they've taken their time to serve our country, and we want to make sure that we try to help move their lives forward and put them in a better place while they're back in the States. And this event is important because we see the military in the news right now, and we see, that's the other side of the world. Well, a lot of those people once were on the other side of the world. Now they're here. And everyday costs are going up, right? We go to the grocery store, you shop the same place I shop. Our Vietnam vets have trouble, and other vets have trouble making those ends meet, right? And so we're here trying to impact those costs, trying to give them more money to see to them just taking care of everyday needs. And these ladies and gentlemen that are part of this organization put countless hours into trying to help move our veterans forward just in everyday action. So even if you don't play golf, sponsor, donate, just donate $5. I know $5 is tough right now, right? Coffee's going up, milk's going up, but that $5 will be stretched to $10 by this organization.
Such a great cause. The Vietnam Veterans Golf Tournament on Memorial Day weekend. What a great time that's going to be. So, Bruce, I know some prizes up for grabs on Saturday.
We have several good prizes. We have a golf bag as one prize, and we have several other prizes to give away as door prizes at the end of play.
All right, and James, if you will, if people out there listening would like to be part of this, how can they sign up?
Well, we've got an application. They can call us. You got the phone numbers there. They can call Bruce. Bruce will give them get with them, give them an application, take their money, whatever they need to do, donations. One more thing, and we help veterans, not only Vietnam veterans. Now this is all veterans and their families, if we can. In fact, we went the other day and put up some handrails for a lady whose husband was in World War II. And she didn't have none, and didn't know how to do it. So we went and took care of them. So that's just one example.
Right. Another example is we had a veteran that his rent was going up $150 a month, and it priced him completely out of the apartment. So they found another place, but it was being renovated, painted, and cleaned up, and they had to wait 5 days to get into the new apartment, and we put them up at a hotel for 5 days total. And I gave them some grocery money, and we just tried to help them out and kind of bridge the gap for them. And that's the type of things we like to do.
That's so wonderful. We've got to take care of our veterans, that is for sure. Bruce's phone number is 423-667-7698. if you'd like to be part of the golf tournament or if you'd like to sponsor. I know you guys still taking sponsorships.
Yes.
All right, so this is happening at Mouse Creek Golf Course in Athens. It's happening this Saturday. And again, we're joined by Bruce Barnes, James Dean, and Jake Duos. Anything any of you would like to mention here before we go?
Yes, just we always make number one rule to have fun. And we're there to help veterans. We're not there to be professional golfers. In fact, a lot of them are hackers like myself. But we're there to have fun. We're there to support veterans.
And Jake, I know you encourage the community to come out and,
Yeah.
and get involved.
Absolutely, please, because this is our community members. You see them in Walmart, you see them in church, you see them throughout the day, and they're trying, they make efforts, and if we can give just a little bit, $1 a day, it doesn't matter. Any extra bit will get used to the best ability. It's amazing how well these gentlemen can budget and stretch $1.
All right, it's the Vietnam Veterans Golf Tournament happening this Saturday at Mouse Creek Golf Course in Athens. Again, the 33rd annual tournament. And Bruce's number, one more time, is 423-667-7698.
Yes, and I'd also like to add that our motto is our generation of veterans will never again forget another generation of veterans. And we do this, we felt like we were in service to our country while we were on active duty, and we feel now like we're trying to stay in service to our community.
Amen for that.
Thank you all so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
you. Of course. All right, it is 9:02. Keep it here, Mix 104.1 WCLE.